A rich woman hides some money under a hat to test the honesty of her construction worker. The worker secretly picks up the money and says, "Today is my lucky day," then takes the money and leaves. Seeing this, the rich woman feels sad. Then she hides some more money inside a cement bag and asks the supervisor, "Can you count the cement bags and tell me how many are left?" The supervisor says, "I'll check right now." While counting, the supervisor finds the money hidden in the cement bag and is shocked. She picks up the money and thinks to herself, "I don't know whose money this is. It can't be our owner's." Then she secretly puts the money in her pocket and leaves. She calls her husband and says, "Hi, honey. Today I found a lot of money. We can plan a nice trip and enjoy our life." The rich woman secretly hears all of this. After some time, the supervisor comes back and tells the owner, "Unfortunately, only one cement bag is left, and everything else is under control." The rich woman thanks her. The dishonest worker and the supervisor talk to each other and say, "Our owner was asking if some cement bags and material were missing, but I told her everything is under control. It seems she suspects something." The dishonest worker says, "I took some cement bags and wires for myself." The supervisor says, "I also took expensive tiles and other things from here for my house." The rich woman secretly hears this whole conversation. Then both of them threaten the poor worker, saying, "Focus on your work, or we will get you fired." Hearing this, the rich woman is shocked that her workers and supervisor are stealing material from her site. To test the poor worker's honesty, she puts some money inside a pipe. When the worker lifts the pipe, the money falls out. The worker picks up the money and is surprised. He thinks, "This money is enough for my daughter's treatment." But then he thinks, "These money cannot be mine." After some time, the rich woman calls all three workers and says, "Some of my money has gone missing. Has anyone seen it?" The dishonest worker says, "Madam, we haven't seen any money here." The supervisor also says, "I come here only to supervise so that no material is missing. I haven't seen any money." The dishonest worker says, "Madam, this poor worker must have stolen the money." The boss asks the poor worker, "Did you see the money?" The poor worker replies, "Madam, they are lying. I haven't seen any money here." The boss says, "If I don't get my money back, I will call the police. I want to search the pockets of all three of you." Meanwhile, the clever worker secretly puts the money into the poor worker's pocket. The clever worker says, "Madam, you can search me. Both my pockets are empty." The supervisor also says, "There is nothing in my pocket except my mobile phone." The poor worker says, "There is nothing in my pocket either." But when his back pocket is checked, the money is found. He is shocked and says, "I don't know, madam, how this money came into my pocket." The clever worker says, "See, madam, I told you before. He is a thief. He stole your money, and all the material that is missing was also stolen by him. Call the police and have him arrested." But the boss angrily says, "I know everything. You both are thieves." She then explains, "This poor worker is not a thief. He is an honest worker. He had returned my money to me. I placed money in different places to test your honesty, but instead of returning it, you both kept it in your pockets. That is why I am firing both of you." They both leave. In the end, she tells the honest worker, "I had kept this money for the building material, but you need it more. Use this money for your daughter's treatment." The poor worker happily thanks the boss. Truly, honesty is the best policy. Please like and subscribe to the channel.